I had a conversation with a Buddhist monk. During my adventures in Nepal, I had the privilege to stay in a Buddhist monastery and live and meditate alongside actual Buddhist monks. But there was one small moment from this trip that seared itself into my memory, and I still find myself thinking about it to this day. One small conversation over a fire one morning that, although brief, made me reflect on my place in the world. With the West's rapid advancements in technology, knowledge, and medicine over the past century, affording us some of the best conveniences in human history, you would think that we would have also answered some of the important internal questions, like the key to a happy life, finding peace of mind, and a sense of gratitude to be living in one of the most comfortable periods of human history. Instead, we've seen an increase in mental health problems, high stress, and overall unhappiness. With monk mode trends, mindfulness, and an appreciation for Eastern ways of life seeping its way into Western society.
Practice where you close your eyes or you're focused on that third eye center.
I was curious to know if there was anything I could learn from the people who knew these things best, actual Buddhist monks. Were there any universal truths about the human condition situated in this small monastery on the outskirts of Kathmandu? What would I learn from talking to somebody who's devoted their life to something greater than themselves? It was all so fascinating to me. But firstly, as many of you are probably wondering, let's take a look at why monks do what they do.
The Buddha of infinite light. This same doctrine was carried to Nepal.
Buddhist monks seem to have the stereotype of being ancient silent karate masters who live high in the mountains and can do push-ups with their fingers. While that may be the case in some parts of the world, the monks I encountered in Nepal were everyday sort of people who had gone to live in a monastery in order to study the teachings of the Buddha. A lot of these guys came from underprivileged families in the rural areas of Nepal and Tibet, whose families struggled with providing them with basic needs. The monks are then sent off to the monastery to give up worldly possessions and commit to a life of devotion, study, and prayer, with the ultimate goal of reaching enlightenment. And this was the first major thing that struck me. Monks quite literally have no money or possessions. They live a life purely dependent on the generosity of others. Yet, they're so incredibly grateful for the things that they do receive. They wear orange as a symbol of renunciation, not having to worry about clothes or looks, because physical appearance and vanity isn't important to them in the pursuit of happiness, which is also why they shave their heads once a month. And they're also extremely disciplined. They wake up every day for morning puja, which is a combination of chanting, prayer, and meditation. I like to think of the mind like a muscle, and it's trained through meditation. If your stream of thoughts are like a waterfall, meditation is the art of learning how to step out of the current, sit by its bank, and listen to it. Developing a concentrated mind that's able to see things clearly and let them go. Being able to bear in mind what's most important in any given moment. With notifications and distractions pretty much everywhere in today's culture, I can see why meditation has become so popular as the antidote to a lot of mental health challenges. But for the monks, it was just an ordinary part of their daily lives. So I was interested to sit down and have a conversation with one of the monks. And there was no better place to do it than over a fire and a cup of tea. Maybe I'll record this bit.
Next, what's the best thing about Australia?
I'd say the best thing about Australia is probably either the coffee or it would be the nature. We got beaches, we got waterfalls, we got lots of beautiful mountains, lots of trees, very green. It's a beautiful country. That's probably my favourite part about it. What's your favourite part about Nepal?
Nepal, I would say people.
People?
They're
Yeah.
so friendly.
Everyone's so friendly, you know. I don't think I've seen one person angry this whole time.
Yeah, they're so,
No, yeah.
they're so kindness friendly.
Everyone's so kind.
Yeah.
And the roads too, they're crazy. Compared to Australia, so much beeping, everyone would be getting so angry. But
Yeah.
in Nepal,
They
everyone
support each other.
everyone just gets on with it, you know?
So
Yeah.
humble.
Yeah, but everyone's very humble. That's
Yeah.
very true. Yeah. How many languages do you guys speak?
I speak like 4-5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Which ones
I
are
speak
those?
Tibetan,
Tibetan?
some English,
Yep.
and Nepali,
Yep.
and our language.
Yep.
So one is I mean 4
4. Wow. I know one. English.
English.
Yeah. And how often do you shave your heads?
In 1 month.
1 month?
Yes.
How come?
1 month, 1 time.
1 month, 1 time?
Yes.
Why do you shave your heads?
Because that time, Buddha
Yeah.
shaved his hair, so we also follow that rules.
Okay.
It's like rules.
Yeah. What age do you become a monk?
Like I become like 9.
At 9? Yeah.
I study school.
Yep.
2 years.
Yep.
And I study.
Did your family send you to here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to.
You like to come? Yeah.
At first time it's very hard to study.
Yeah.
After we study off, it's like chill.
Yeah.
It's peaceful.
You guys have a really good routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your like average day? What would be your average daily routine?
We wake up at 5
Yep.
and study 1 hour.
Yep.
And we go to after 5 to 6, 6 to 7 we go have puja.
Yep. Which is breakfast?
No puja.
Puja?
Peaceful puja.
Peaceful puja?
Morning puja.
Oh, morning
6
prayer.
to 7.
Yeah.
6 to
Yeah.
7. After 7 to 7:30 we have like breakfast.
Yeah, okay.
And a half hour break. 7 to 7:30 to 8 we have like half hour break.
Yep.
And 8 we start a lesson. From 8 a.m. we start our lesson.
A lesson, yeah. And then how long do lessons go for?
8 to 11:30.
Yep.
11:30 to 12 we have like lunch.
Yeah.
And to 11:30 to the lunch. And 12 to 1 we have like break.
Yep.
1 hour break.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 to 3 for study.
Yeah.
Lesson. And 3 to 3:30 we have like tea time.
Yeah, the tea's great. I love the tea here.
Tea is the best part
One
of
thing I'm going to miss is Nepali tea. Yeah, I love the Nepali tea. Yeah.
And we have 3 to 3:30 we have tea. And 3:30 to 4:30 we have like study.
Study.
Yeah, study like
Self-study.
Oh, private study?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have like 3:30 to 4:30 to study, and 4:30 we have like break,
Yep.
for half hour break. After 4:30 to 5 start, we have like another puja. 5 to 6 another puja.
Evening
Yeah.
puja.
Is that like meditation?
Yes, meditation.
Meditation, prayer,
Yeah.
mindfulness?
Sorry, am I mindful?
Mindfulness, nice, yeah. Ah, and then after that,
After that, dinner.
dinner? Yeah. And then do you go to bed after that?
No. We go after that 6 to 7. 6 to 7. No. 6 to 6:30 we have like dinner.
Yeah.
6:30 to 7 half hour break.
Yep.
After 7 they will ring the bell.
Yeah.
And we'll go after like study 7 to 9.
Yeah.
Study 2 hour study.
Wow.
2 hour study. At 9 they have ring a bell.
Yeah.
And we have like break 1 hour break.
Yeah.
After 9:10 we have to sleep.
Yeah. That is a full-on day. Yeah. Very full-on. Was it
All
hard?
the 12 years been
Yeah.
it's been routine.
You've been here for 12 years, so you get
Yeah.
used to it pretty quickly, I guess. Did you struggle learning to get into that routine?
First like 2-3 months we have to struggle.
Yeah.
After this nothing.
Yeah. And you get your weekends off?
Sorry.
You get weekends off though?
Yeah, after some weekend we go outside.
Yeah.
Yes, to
What do
mind
you
food, mind food.
What do you normally do on your weekends?
We go like movie hall.
Oh,
Cinema
nice.
hall.
Yeah.
We go another way. Sometimes some people go out their home family, they meet family.
Yeah. How often do you see your family?
Like 2-3 months ago.
2-3 months ago?
Yes.
Yeah. Are they a long drive away or
Yeah.
long drive? Yeah. And how long do you plan to stay in the monastery for?
There is no plan.
No plan?
Yes.
Yeah. Just keep going?
Just keep.
Just keep going. Yeah. And so what do
Maybe
you...
all life.
All life?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you ever get stressed?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we all get stressed. What do you do to help calm your stress?
I could say music.
Listen to music? Yeah. You know, there's studies being done say that music's so
Music
so
gives
good
some
for your
vibes,
brain.
Another motivation.
Yeah. And what do you what sort of music do you listen to?
That's all about Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, yeah. I like a bit of JB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry is best.
Nice. No matter what your religion, culture, or background is, there is something to be admired with the humility, discipline, and kindness of these monks. Although the monk I interviewed said he wasn't the best in explaining the elements of his culture, he still kindly gave up his time for me. I was blown away by his discipline and adherence to improving himself. He spoke 6 languages and studied for hours every day. The self-control and routine required to make progress in the gym is one thing, but it's fascinating and humbling when compared to the mental strength required for hours of daily meditation.
But the reality is, discipline is your best friend. It will take care of you like nothing else can.
And one of the many things I like about Buddhism is its practicality. It's more of a way of life than a religion, if anything. It's like a gigantic set of tools for yourself, developing a stronger outlook on life, learning that nothing can bring you peace but yourself. And when you practice meditation, you can become comfortable in one's mind and body wherever you go. With all our modern day technology, there's also come a belief that we're able to have full control over the world around us. And of course, that isn't true. What I learned from the monks is that it's highly unlikely that you'll ever get rid of all the unpleasant and unpredictable parts of your life. You only need to have a look at how random and vicious the world can be. But monks find peace in this fact, and learn how to situate their lives around accepting what is, and bettering themselves from the process. Although brief, this small conversation sticks to my brain to this day. It reminds me of how others can appreciate the world in an entirely different way to me, and even if we're the same age.